And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Mets. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And on the hill in this one, number 12. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
Stepping in, Garcia. Fastball for a strike. And this one is off and running.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Righty delivers.
Oh, that's just out.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him looking. One down.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in. So you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball. But either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Tony Fernandez next up for the Blue Jays. That's off the mark. 1-0. Fernandez in his 3rd season, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that's through there for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Out towards left center. Santana on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
2 down, bases empty. George Bell next up for the Blue Jays with 3 hits on the series and 1 of them a homer. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Line drive. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter. And that one lifted in the air center field. Wilson settles underneath it. And that is that. 1 left for Toronto. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, number 49.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
At the plate, Wilson. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And he grounds one to the right side. Nunez steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Now the number 2 hitter. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Keith Hernandez. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Oh, a great grab on the dive. It's there, and that's a great play.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Second inning set to go. And now for the Jays, number 15. Up the middle. And that chance handled. On the run, throw to first. On the money, nice play. Now the third baseman, Andres Sosa. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Knee high, that's in for a strike. One out, base is empty. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-2.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 26.
2 down, base is empty. Next is the speedy first baseman. There's the strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air, right field. Corrals it. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. no score. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Darryl Strawberry. Great speed and great power, a great athlete, quite simply. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And another ball. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Fastball for a strike.
3-2.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Carter.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gary Carter. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Next pitch is downstairs. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Fought off foul. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now George Foster. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Ball 1.
And takes low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And that
Ball
one
2.
missing low. That misses, and that's ball 3. Inside ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So digging in, Howard Johnson. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Hard hit, right side. They get the force, and that is the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go, top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And here's the catcher, Ernie Whitey. Looked like it was a little bit up. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. Swing and a foul out of play. There's the strike at the knees. That one ripped. And a foul ball.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That
Now
one not close. And it's 3-2. Chopper to second. Whips it to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
The pitcher, number 49.
Now to the plate, the pitcher. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. And that one handled. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 7.
So the batting order turns over. And stepping in is the speedy Garcia. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one in there across the letters.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Top of the third, no score. Just missed.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for New York, Rafael Santana. Tap foul at the plate. Popped up. Garcia in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 12.
Now here's the Mets pitcher. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Pinungo makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field, someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Wilson stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering is downstairs. On the ground, Nunez. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, and we are still scoreless. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, Tony Fernandez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball, that's inside.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And that one fouled off. Next one misses. 1-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
3 balls.
Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Fernandez on at first, nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Go ahead run on base, and next will be the cleanup hitter. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That misses. Ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Late swing, fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now at the plate, number 15. Top of the zone for a called strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So up next for Toronto, Andres Sosa. 0 for 1 so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed. 4th inning underway, no score. And he can't come up with it. Coming home. He'll score. The Blue Jays take the lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 2 outs. And here's the first baseman. That one a little bit high, and that is ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 on, 2 outs. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 2-2. He goes down looking. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 6.
And there's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And it stays fair.
Really good job keeping that one fair down the line. He let that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate travel just long enough, stayed short and quick to square it up nicely. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now the first baseman, Keith Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Throw to first. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. That one missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Darryl Strawberry. And that's a strike. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Move to first. Strawberry back on a dive. And here is Gary Carter. Throw to second, out there, and that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt, got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that misses. 1-0.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it. And there's one down. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Grounded out his first time up. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year. So that's hit number 1 of his major league career. Not sure how many more of those he'll get, but it's still cool for him for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on his trophy case for a long time.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Garcia, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. To the right side, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Tony Fernandez. 1 for 2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
That one the other way. Zips it across, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Gary Carter. And that drops in for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. And a good start to the inning. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Foster will hit next. He reached on a walk his first time. Right through there for a strike. swings through that.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
And next for the Mets, Howard Johnson. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss there.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Man at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 3, shortstop,
Rafael Santana up now for the Mets. Flied out his first time. That one hooked foul.
All right, this is a spot where you've just got to nibble, work the edges with this hitter. If he wants to chase and go outside his zone, so be it. But if you walk him, you got the pitcher to deal with next. You'd rather have that matchup.
So a workaround situation.
Yeah, kind of. You're not intentionally walking him. You want to compete, but you don't want to give him something too good to hit. If you can get him out on your pitch, then even better, because you've got...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Mets nothing. And we're back. Now the left fielder, George Bell. And that one clips the corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Misses, and it's 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This one in the air. Carter under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, number 29.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, 0 for 2 in this one. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
That's ball 3.
And he takes a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Check swing called strike. 3-2 now.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now the center fielder, maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. That's in there. Strike one. And that one sliced foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One-run game, one out, one on. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That one to first. They get one. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. So now a pinch hitter, number 4.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Watley gathers, throws to first, got him. One away on the strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think,
and no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. In with a 1-out triple as that puts the tying run at third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. Outside with a breaking ball. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Line drive to short and caught.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
Now here is Keith Hernandez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Number 46 getting loose out there. Number 30 getting cranked up as well. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 down, and now it's going to be Darryl Strawberry. There's a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Hernandez off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Breaking ball inside. And a count 1-2. On the ground right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Number 49 out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher now for the Jays, number 30. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Gary Carter digs in now. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Two aboard, 2 outs. And a count 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. That missed by a lot. And now it's 3-2. George Foster in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, 2 outs. High fly ball out to left field. McAdoo gets there. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And that will end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. New pitcher on here, Tom Gorman. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Number 29, Tom Gorman.
And now for the Jays, Andres Sosa.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And ball 1. Gorman, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And that one is lifted in the air. Strawberry makes the grab, 1 away.
Now back, number 26.
And here's the first baseman. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Ernie Whitey next up for the Blue Jays. Ball one there.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. On the ground, 2 ball. Throws to first in time.
Number 30.
So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, number 16.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tom Gorman won't go any further tonight, and a good job from the opener, didn't allow a hit. Back with the new pitcher in a minute. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Terry Leach. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball for a strike. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The run comes in to score from second, and it's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's going to be Garcia. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And that's a fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So up next, Tony Fernandez. 1 for 3. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Number 36 taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
George Foster up now for the Mets. He is struck out and he is walked. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that is out of play.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now one away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's the third baseman, Howard Johnson. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2. And misses inside. Popped up left side. Fernandez. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Rafael Santana.
So 2 down now, and here is Rafael Santana. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. Blue Jays 2 and the Mets 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now George Bell. Leach back to work. There's a strike.
0-1.
And that's in there at the knees. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they add a run. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Terry Leach gives way, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this. Number 39 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now here is number 29. And the 1-0. Strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one clips the corner. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to first.
Oh.
First out in the top of the 8th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Here's the center fielder. That one hit the knees for a strike. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. Next offering down to the dirt. Just off the outside part of the plate. Here's a 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Throws to first, and that is out number 2. So digging in, Andres Sosa. And that skips in the dirt. Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the catch, inning over. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Number 46 will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Ray Knight.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
That one fouled off.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Got him. And a quick out, number 1. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
So up next, Wilson. First pitch just misses.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
That's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
The 2-2 on the way. In the air, left field, McAdoo. Sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Now batting, number 6.
Now it's the second baseman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Just missed.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And he calls for time now in the box. A chance to collect himself in the middle of this long at-bat. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets. And they still. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, number 47.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Number 26 in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1. Line to left, fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Next offering is outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
Towards first, Hernandez. He takes it on his own. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Pinch hitter coming on, Mitch Webster. Looking to drive in a run with 1 out and a runner at third. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Pulls that one foul. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 47 will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Pitching for the Mets, number 43, Roger
Garcia now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. 2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the 9th. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Brings it in, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mets 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, number 50. He last pitched 2 days ago. And stepping in for New York, Keith Hernandez. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one hit to first. Takes it himself. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
He's 2 outs away. Strawberry now at the plate. Foul ball. That's ripped to right down the line. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
So they're down to their final out. Gary Carter up now for the Mets. That's a little bit low. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th.
Inside ball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.